Champion of the world, Formula One. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Number 7.
I'm never gonna get.
Wow.
I'm never gonna get sick of hearing that. That's feels great.
I want to share this with you. Jean-Todt just tweeted the most beautiful way to achieve this 7th championship driver of the world title with all my admiration.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
Jean-Todt, he was referring to your best race,
Yeah.
I think, today.
Well, I mean, I've done a lot of races, but
It's a good one.
this was a really good one. Yeah, I think. I mean, wow. I think. Of course, I didn't know what to expect today, and I think my approach. I alter my approach a little bit every now and then, but today was really just go out and enjoy yourself. You know, it's slippery. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe you'll spin. Maybe you won't make it. Maybe you retire. Who knows? But what's important is to enjoy the moment now, because it could be your last. And I didn't add the pressure of, oh, you've got to do something to win the championship. But of course, I want to excel and to live to my potential. And so I just did the homework. I tried to lay the foundations. It was a tough race, as you could see, behind Seb, and the race win was pulling away from me, and I didn't know where I was going to be at midway through the race. But found my feet and started to make some improvements as the track started to dry out, and then I was in my element. And you know, wow.
What an achievement.
Thank you.
Is the time now to reflect and think about your future? And can you share that with us already a little bit?
I wouldn't say right now is the time to reflect about what's next. You've got to enjoy now, as I was just saying. You know, like, who knows what's happening next week? Who knows what's happening? You know, the world is in everyone's going through such a difficult phase right now, and a time right now, and I think it's really important to cherish the moments that we get. And so that's what I'm going to try and do, and try and embrace the people around me, show my appreciation to all the people that helped me do what I do today, and to my fans. I'm so grateful for the ones that are in the Netherlands. Mad love. Thank you guys so much for all the continued support, and even for the guys that don't support me, I appreciate you supporting this sport and you know, sticking through us. I hope you guys are staying safe and positive. As hard of the year it has been, it will get better.
Thank you very much. And also the nice note you made for all the people at home. Stay confident and believe in your dreams.
Continue
Great.
believing. Thank you, man. Thanks, sir.
Rick, an eventful one. So many things happening.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Lots. The first 50 meters was really good, but actually the start was too good. I had nowhere to go, so I had to lift. I think I was going to hit the back of Perez. And then it allowed the guys behind to get momentum. So Esteban came on the outside. Lewis, I think, was on the inside. And then I was in a bit of a sandwich. So I hit Esteban. He spun. And then obviously it was a bit of a disaster from that point. We hung in there for the first part of the race. But as the race went on, we kept going through the tires, and really tricky at the end.
The spin with Lando together was nice, though.
Yeah, I guess as well, because not that there's much of a clean line, but there's really one clean line. So I tried to defend on the inside, and as soon as I braked, I locked the fronts and the rear, and I thought I was going to go into him. I guess he saw me sliding, so then he was able to avoid me, luckily, or I was taking both of us out. So it was really slippery out there. Trying to hang on, but unfortunately we didn't have the right tools today.
For a change, it looked like AlphaTauri just didn't have the pace today.
The whole weekend was, not only today, the whole weekend was really bad. So we had a very poor performance on the wet. And honestly, it's a bit embarrassing because we're just so slow with the wets, with the inters. We can't switch them on. It was the same in quali. We took a penalty, so a lot of problems, and we need to do better, because honestly it was a poor performance from our side since yesterday morning, and we'll have to work for the next races.
This is a bit of a unique weekend, the conditions all round, so can you still take positivity going into the final few races?
Yeah, on the dry it was fine, and I mean it obviously was very unique conditions that I don't expect we're going to face, but just for all of us, I think we need to understand what went wrong and what didn't work. So we already have some answers from yesterday, but we could not make the changes for today. But still, we should have anticipated all these things, and I think we could have done a better job. But now it's done, and we need to look at the next 3 races.
Hey Carlos.
Hello.
I'm guessing you're going to be pretty pleased with that?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, it was a very tricky day for us yesterday, not being able to switch on the tires. So we were going into today with no expectations, because we didn't know we were gonna switch the tires on or not. But we finally did, and finally the wet weather skills come back into play when the tires are on. No? So happy to pick up 6 places at the start, and then another 5 more during the race. You know, with good pace, everything working well, and yeah, very happy with today's work.
Were you just smiling when it started to rain? Because for whatever reason, you can turn it on.
I mean, no. This weekend, I didn't know what to want, because we just haven't been able to switch on the tires up until the race. So I didn't know what to expect, what to want. Started raining, but in the laps to a grid, I already felt better with the car. I found a couple of things to warm up the tires better, and that gave me immediately good confidence going into the race. And then in the race, I just could, with the tires switched on, finally do my race.
Thank you, man.
A good revenge for the missing podium in Imola.
Yeah, nice comeback. The missed podium in Imola, the missed podium in Austria. You know, we had a couple of occasions where we should have been on the podium and we were not. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that result. And yeah, now it's good to enjoy the moment.
What was the most difficult part of today? Was it looking in your mirrors or keeping the car on track?
I couldn't look in my mirrors because they were like your glasses, full of fog, you know, the entire race. So my team was keeping me aware of the gaps. From lap 1 until the last one, I wasn't able to look to see anything on my mirors.
But how did you defend your lines then with Max at the start, if you couldn't see in the mirrors?
Just by luck, really. I was lucky. I tried to check where everyone was, and I think I had a bit of a gap, no, into turn 1 or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're talking about the start?
Yeah, I know. I was about a few laps later that Max was getting towards you and getting behind you.
At the turn exit of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kept my line through there, and.
But you couldn't see him in the mirrors.
No, I couldn't see him at all.
Wow, man.
No. It was my team that was informing me about the gaps. Not only Max, also Charles when he overtook me, and Lewis. They told me Lewis is on your DRS now. He was next to me, so it was a bit of a challenge for my engineer.
Okay, but time for the party?
Well, with COVID time, it's always difficult to party when you are in these conditions, but certainly an enjoyable night.
When you're on the podium, I can't even imagine that maybe next year we can't see you back.
Well, this is Formula One, you know, so it's not on my hands anymore. Whether I continue or I'm also ready to take a year out and try to come back in a year after. Everything is in the table, and from my side, there's nothing I can do at the moment.
Hi.
Hey,
Nice
what is
overtake,
happening? Why do you do fastest lap at the end of the race?
Why not? Look at that, 4 seconds quicker than everyone.
Yeah.
I'm insane.
Everybody's complaining that the tires are getting worse and worse and worse, and you're getting faster.
No, but you seen the tires? They're slicks. They're like a super soft tire. They're like a hyper soft tire, because obviously very soft for the wet. But after like 5 laps, you wear all of the tread away, and it's a slick tire. So this was like a slick lap time, you know. I didn't need to box for slicks because I had slicks on.
No, but everybody's complaining that it is too wet for slicks.
Yes, it was too wet for slicks. And wherever it was wet, the car was terrible. So like the last corner was like ice. It was, you know, you're going in like in first gear, the whole car is just sliding, you can't do anything. But where it was dry, it was really good. So like turn 8, you know, was almost flat. And it felt better than it did in the dry on Friday, because it's a very soft tire and that works around here. So it was weird. I've never felt something like this, but it proved to be a good and fun race because of it.
Yeah, good points for the team.
Yeah, from yesterday, I agree. And I was last after turn 1 by like 25 seconds.
Whoa.
It was that bad of a start. I think you could have run away from the line quicker than me. So I kind of let everyone down a bit by that. But after, I think we did a good recovery and everything we could do. So good points for the team.